everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started.
A very good morning to all of you and welcome back to GK Today. This morning has a special surprise for you, and yes, you are guessing it right, I am Sana. So basically I was on leave, but now I am back, so I'll be taking the current affair classes from here onwards, okay? And let's thank Arzu ma'am for continuing these classes on my behalf. So first of all, I'm really sorry that I couldn't come back on 20th of November as I promised, but now since I am back, so nothing to worry about, okay? Now daily you will get my classes on this channel at 7 AM, okay? And trust me guys, I have missed you all so much, and also I'd like to know how much my students have missed me. So you can tell me that in the comment section, okay? Now without taking much of your time, let's get started. And today we'll be discussing the current affairs for 27th and 28th of November 2022, okay? Let's start. The first question says, Sonzal 2022 is an annual youth festival held in which state or the Union Territory? So basically the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Manoj Sinha, recently inaugurated the annual youth festival named as Sonzal 2022, where at the University of Kashmir, okay? So this festival is a kind of opportunity for the young artists so that they can showcase their talent, and Sonzal actually provides them with a platform so as to achieve the dream of Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat, okay? So here correct answer would be Jammu and Kashmir. So this question can also be asked as a static GK question, like Sonzal is a festival related to which particular state or union territory. So correct answer would be Jammu and Kashmir. Next question says, India's first ever night sky sanctuary is located in which Indian state or the union territory? So this is India's very first night sky sanctuary, and it is being set up by the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, which works under Ministry of Science and Technology, okay? And this particular sanctuary is said to be located in Henle, that lies in Ladakh, okay? So this proposed dark sky reserve will be located at Henle as a part of Changtang Wildlife Sanctuary, which is actually the world's second largest natural reserve, right? And it will actually boost the astrotourism in India, and it will be one of the world's highest located sites for optical, infrared and gamma ray telescopes, okay? So this question is very important because already many a times I have told you that in the question, if there is any superlative degree like first, last, etc., then that is very important, okay? So India's first ever night sky sanctuary is located in the Union Territory of Ladakh. Now here one more important question is there. Don't forget that recently Qatar Energy has announced a 27-year natural gas supply deal with the country China, okay? And it is the longest such gas agreement that has been signed till date, okay? So the state energy company will send actually 4 million tons of liquefied natural gas, that is LNG, annually from its North Field East project to China Petroleum and Chemical Corporation, that is Sinopec, okay? So if you are asked that which country has partnered with China for a 27-year natural gas supply deal, so answer would be Qatar, okay? Also you can be asked that which two countries are involved in the 27-year natural gas supply deal? So answer would be Qatar and China. Fine. Next question says, when is the Constitution Day celebrated in India? Actually, since 2015, November 26 is observed as the Constitution Day. Why? So as to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India by the Constituent Assembly in the year 1949. Okay. And earlier, this day was observed as Law Day. And during this program, Prime Minister has launched new initiatives under the E-Code project. For example, Virtual Justice Clock, JUST IS means Justice Mobile Application 2.0, Digital Code, etc. Fine. So only thing you have to remember is the Constitution Day is celebrated in India on 26th of November. Similarly, don't forget that National Milk Day is observed to commemorate the birth anniversary of Dr. Verghese Kurian, right? Who is also known as the father of the White Revolution in India. Fine. So you can be asked that the National Milk Day is observed to commemorate the birth anniversary of which important personality? Answer would be Dr. Verghese Kurian. And also don't forget that this was his 101st birth anniversary. Next question is, Digital India Startup Hubs are inaugurated under which union ministry? So Minister of State for Electronics and IT, Mr. Rajiv Chandrasekhar, has recently inaugurated a Digital India Startup Hub at the Software Technology Parks of India Center at Karnataka. Okay, and this is the 63rd such center in the country and the 5th in the state of Karnataka. Fine. So this center has high-speed data communication facilities and other type of amenities and the services that are actually required for the export of software and the services. Okay, so this startup hub works under which union ministry? Answer would be Ministry of Electronics and IT. And these two data are also important, 63rd in whole India and 5th in the state of Karnataka. Okay. Now apart from it, don't forget that Sangeet Natak Academy, which actually works under Ministry of Culture, has recently selected 102 artists of India for the Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar for the year 2019, 2020 and 2021. And the artists of India who have made a mark as young talents in their fields of the performing arts are given the Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar. Okay, and it carries a prize money of 25,000 rupees. So you can be asked that Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar is associated with which union ministry? Answer would be Ministry of Culture. Okay. Next question says, who has been appointed as the new chairman of the All India Council for Technical Education in 2022? So basically IIT Guwahati Director Professor Mr. T.G. Sitaram has been appointed as the new chairman of All India Council for Technical Education. Okay, and he will take charge from UGC chairman M. Jagdish Kumar, and now he will hold the position for a period of total 3 years. So talking about Professor T.G. Sitaram, he is also the member of the Science and Engineering Research Board and a senior professor in the Civil Engineering Department of IISc Bangalore. Okay, here two things are important. Who is the new chairman of AICTE? Answer would be T.G. Sitaram, and T.G. Sitaram has replaced whom? So answer would be M. Jagdish Kumar. Okay. Next question says, who is the world's most popular leader as per the global leader approval ratings released by the US-based Morning Consult? So Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi remains the world's most popular leader with an approval rating of 77%. Okay, and this was revealed in the global leader approval rating that has been released by a US-based consulting firm Morning Consult. And at second position there was Mexico President Mr. Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. Okay, and at third there was Prime Minister of Australia Mr. Anthony Albanese. So these three ranks are very important. Okay. Next is India has proposed to transfer which species from Appendix 2 to Appendix 1 of the CITES Convention? First of all, what is the full form of CITE? So it is Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. Okay. So India has actually proposed for transferring Leith's soft-shelled turtle from Appendix 2 to now Appendix 1 of CITES. Okay. And this proposal has been adopted by the Conference of Parties to CITES in its 19th meeting that was held at Panama. Fine. And talking about the Leith's soft-shelled turtle, it is a large freshwater soft-shelled turtle which is actually endemic to the peninsular India. Fine. So basically it has been proposed that this particular species should be transferred from Appendix 2 to now Appendix 1. Okay. Next is, which is the only Indian educational institution among top 50 in the Global University Employability Rankings by the Times Higher Education DA? So IIT Delhi is the only Indian educational institution among top 50 in the Global University Employability Ranking by Times Higher Education. Okay, and the Global Employability University Ranking and Survey, it lists the world's top 250 universities for producing employable graduate, and IISC means Indian Institute of Science Bangalore was at the second spot with rank 58 in India, and then it was further followed by IIT Bombay at the rank 72. So the only educational institution from India that lies in the top 50 in this ranking was IIT Delhi. Next question says, who is the first football player to score goals in 5 different World Cups? So Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the first player to score goals in 5 different World Cup tournament, and he is from Portugal, right? So from this question, 2 things can be asked only. First of all, who is the first football player to score the goals in 5 different World Cup? Answer would be Ronaldo, and from which country he belonged to? So he is from Portugal. Next is, who has been appointed as the CEO of Khadi and Village Industries Commission, that is KVIC. So Mr. Vineet Kumar, who is a 1993 batch Indian Railway Service Electrical Engineers, he takes over the charge of the CEO of KVIC in Mumbai. Fine. And KVIC actually functions under the aegis of Ministry of MSME, that is Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, right? So important thing is, who is the new CEO of KVIC? Answer would be Mr. Vineet Kumar. Next is, Unite Activism to End Violence Against Women and the Girls is the theme of which international day? So don't forget that every year 25th of November is seen as the International Day for the elimination of the violence against women, and this year theme was Unite Activism to End Violence Against Women and the Girl. Okay, so basically we observe the International Day for the elimination of violence against women on 25th of November, and this was the theme for this year. Next is, which country launched the RH-200 sounding rocket? So Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, has recently conducted the 200th consecutive launch of RH-200 sounding rocket. And Indian sounding rockets are used as the tools for the scientific community for carrying out their experiments on meteorology, astronomy and similar branches of space physics. Fine. So this is a rocket from the country India. Also you have to tell me Nuri rocket belongs to which country? Do let me know in the comments. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today, and now we'll come to our revision section as earlier. So which 3 categories we are covering today? First of all, we'll see important rankings and indices. Then at second, we'll talk about important companies that were in news, and at third, we'll see important post and the conferences. Okay. So let's start with the rankings and indices. What is the rank of India in the WIPO Global Innovation Index 2022? First of all, the headquarters of WIPO lies in Geneva, Switzerland, and in this ranking, India was placed at 40th position among 132 countries. Fine. And which 3 countries were at the top? First was Switzerland, then second was US, and third was Sweden. Okay. What is the rank of India in the Global Crypto Adoption Index 2022? So in this, India was ranked at 4th position and the first was Vietnam. Fine. Which Indian zoological park tops the Central Zoo Authority's recent ranking? So in this ranking, the park that has been placed at first position was Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park, Darjeeling. Okay. At second, there was Arignar Anna Zoological Park that lies in Chennai, and at third, there was Shri Chamarajendra Zoological Garden that lies in Mysore. Fine. Which Indian shuttler holds the top spot in men's singles category in BWF World Tour ranking? This is H.S. Pranay. Okay. Which business person was ranked first in the Fortune India's list of India's richest for 2022? This is Gautam Adani, and he has overtook Jeff Bezos, right? Don't forget that Mukesh Ambani is the 8th richest in the world and 2nd richest in India. Fine. What is the rank of India in the UNDP's Human Development Index 2021? In this index, India has been ranked at 132 position among 191 countries. And which 3 countries are at the top? First is Switzerland, second is Norway, and the third is Iceland. Fine. Which state won the first rank in the implementation of the Poshan Abhiyan scheme as per a recent Niti Aayog report? So the first state that has implemented the Poshan Abhiyan scheme properly is Maharashtra, second is Andhra Pradesh, and the third is Gujarat. Fine. So these are the few important rankings and indices from last month, that means from the month of October, and soon we'll revise the rankings and indices for the month of November as well. Okay. Now let's see important companies that were in news. Which is the first life insurance company in India to have a 74% stake held by a foreign partner? So the first life insurance company in India that has a 74% stake held by any foreign partner is Ageas Federal. Which is the first e-commerce company to set up the solar farms in India? So basically, Amazon has decided to set up the solar farms in India. Which company has undertaken India's largest ever acquisition in infrastructure and material sector by acquiring the Ambuja Cement and ACC? So Adani Group has undertaken India's largest ever acquisition in the field of infrastructure and material, and it has basically acquired Ambuja Cement and ACC. National Company Law Tribunal, that is NCLT, approved the merger of Exide Life Insurance with which major insurance company? So NCLT has approved that Exide Life Insurance should be merged with HDFC Life Insurance. Which Indian company is the first in the world to design a 3D printed rocket engine? This is Agnikul. Okay. Which company has unveiled India's first liquefied natural gas fueled green truck? This is Blue Energy. Which company has announced to build India's first and one of the world's largest carbon fiber plant at Hazira in the state of Gujarat? So Reliance Industries has decided that they will build India's very first carbon fiber plant at Hazira in the state of Gujarat. Okay. So these are the important companies from the month of October that are really important for your examinations, and soon we'll revise the important companies for the month of November as well. Now at last we'll see important host and the conferences. Which state is the host of the National SC/ST Hub Conclave organized by the Union MSME Ministry? So this is Gujarat state. Which city is the host of the World Green Economy Summit? So answer would be Dubai. Which country hosted the exercise Operation Southern Readiness? So this exercise was hosted by the country Seychelles. Which city is the host of the Global Skill Summit 2022? Answer would be New Delhi. Which state is set to host its first ever Aju Invest Conclave? This is Odisha. Next is, which country is the host of the multinational naval exercise Kakadu 2022? If you remember, many a times I have talked about this question, and exercise Kakadu was hosted by the country Australia. Which state is the host of the National Conference of Environment Ministers meeting? Answer would be Gujarat state. Okay. So these are the most important questions from your host and the conferences section. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minuzat Sana signing off.